Okay, what we got here is a 2016 Ford F550 with a 6.7 liter engine in it. With the one touch starting, the computer takes control of the starting, and apparently most of the time, from what I've read, the issues are that the batteries are dead, or there's a dead cell or something in there. But that doesn't help you when you're on the side of the road or can't go anywhere. So I'm going to show you how to start the vehicle without changing out the batteries for an emergency situation. So right here, this light's a little bright, but this relay right here, this one, is the starter relay. Unfortunately, it might be different in your vehicle. I do not know, because Ford does not like to label their fuse boxes because they don't want you to know what's in there, I guess. So you'll need your manual to tell which relay is which. This one is 101. So what you're gonna do is you're going to pull this this relay out. It's gonna be in there pretty good. So if you can get the relay out, you'll notice that you've got two thin terminals. Those are for the solenoid. And you've got two thick ones for the power. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump these two thick ones together. They're going to be the two that are on this side, because this is how it goes in. Make sure you don't jump them in any other direction, or you might cause a problem. So here's how you can start it without too much difficulty. Make sure your key is on when you do it, so it will actually start running. And just be careful, and that ought to get you off the side of the road or out of a parking lot, wherever you might break down. Okay, so I'm checking these batteries. They have a little light in them, but the lights are out or very dim. This one's lit up a little bit, the other side isn't really lit up at all. I disconnected the one battery, and I put a load tester on this side, and this side checks out good. They're 750 cranking amp batteries. Yes, that side tested good. 12 volts, it didn't drop below where it needed to. And this side, you can see already isn't even, it's at 10 volts already. So I'm guessing this side is my bad battery. Let me wiggle the terminals around a little bit, see if I got a bad connection. Doesn't seem to be. So we're hovering under 10 volts on this side. So with the load test, you see we're definitely bad. So this is the bad side. I'll replace both batteries, because being a diesel, if you replace one battery and the other battery is weak, it will constantly drain the new battery, because the weak battery will just suck the juice out of the other one, trying to charge itself up. So I'll swap these out, and we'll come back and see if it fixed it. Okay, well, while I wait for the batteries to come, I figured I'd do the load test for you. So here's one battery. See how the needle's up at 12 volts, a little bit above 12 volts, or like almost 13. So these are 750 crank and amp batteries, so the notch right above 700 is the 800, which is where you don't want it to drop below. So when we give it a load, we see that it does not drop below that. Okay. So then we will go over to the other battery. Now keep in mind, you have to have them both isolated or one disconnected, so you're not actually testing both batteries, you're just testing the single one. And here is the second battery. So if you look at it, it says we got 12 volts, but the second I apply the load, it drops down to nothing. So we got enough voltage to say it's got 12, so if you use the multimeter, you would probably think that the battery was good, but in actuality under a load it is not. So that's something to take into consideration. Okay, batteries are changed. As you can see, it starts up now. These are 8mm bolts, and the two hold downs are 10mm. So that's what you're going to need to change them. Good luck.